Arena. Up to see our second game of the day, Waconia Wildcats against the Holy Angel Stars. Welcoming our Wildcats on the ice, a little light show before they get started. Let the light play, I'll go quiet for a little bit, come back after the national anthem.
Welcome to the Waconia High School Tennis match between the Holy Angel Stars and the Waconia Wildcats. Please stand and review our field. Today's game is more than just a hockey game. It's about coming together as a community to honor sport folks who have faced, are facing, and have life answer. Cancer impacts nearly every family and chances are someone we know has been affected. We're proud to participate in the Minnesota Hockey Fights Cancer Campaign, a volunteer-driven initiative encouraging teams across the state and Mike's High School to host a Hockey Fights Cancer Campaign. Your support today means everything. Whether you donate online via QR codes posted around the campaign or participate in the rapid voting in the line, every contribution makes a difference. Proceeds from t-shirts and concession stands, chocolate pop and craft will go directly to supporting an incredible individual in our community, Dan Beer. Let me tell you about Dan's journey. March 2024, Dan was diagnosed with mental cell lymphoma, a rare aggressive blood cancer that has no cure. After the completion of 6 years of chemotherapy, he has begun 3 years of maintenance chemotherapy, along with PET scans every 60 to 90 days to continue to closely monitor his disease. The battle ahead is more real, and they are unavoidable. But so is their gratitude to this community for the time they have given, and for every person who stands with them as they continue this fight. Dan and his family are deeply grateful for the support they have received along the way. Generosity, kindness, and encouragement from friends and neighbors and even strangers who have carried them through these darkest moments. Thank you very much for standing with Dan and his family today. Unfortunately, Dan and his family are unable to attend today's games. However, your generosity and encouragement mean more than words can express. Now let's raise our voices to cheer for the Wildcats and show our strength as our community fights cancer. And now, for today's starting lineups, for the visiting stars of Holy Angels. Starting in the middle, sophomore, number 33, Marley Severson. At defense, and player number 5, Audrey Hoppy. At defense, junior number 11, Julianne Hitchcock. At forward, sophomore number 7, Genevieve Nelson. At forward, senior number 10, Avery Kreiser. At forward, junior number 15, Avery Mullen. And the rest, the Holy Angel Stars. The Stars are coached by Dave Shue, Coach Schumann, and Vicky Nightingale. And now, for your Waconia Wildcats, starting in goal, senior, number 3, Captain Langton. At defense, junior, number 26, Captain Kate Koshinska. At defense, sophomore, number 4, A.T. Justin. At forward, sophomore, number 10, Becca Daney. At forward, senior, number 6, Captain Caitlin Cameron. And at forward, sophomore, number 18, Captain Annie Milwaukee. And representing her U18 in Miss Kelly's debut class, 3rd grader, Olivia Justin. And the rest of the Wildcats. The Wildcats are coached by Jordan Gates, Jamie Lee, and Kelsey Novak. Now, Please rise at your end, remove all head parallel facing the flag, and the far end of the arena for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're about to get underway. Hockey Fights Cancer Day here at the Waconia Ice Arena. Wonderful event. Bring some awareness around a horrible disease that's affected so many of our family members. A lot of signage up around the arena today. Hockey players I fight for, I play for. Big shout out to all our family members and extended family members going through the battle of cancer. Those in remission that continue to do their daily maintenance. God bless, we're all here with you. Definitely worth checking out the Facebook page for the Waconia Blue Line Club. Check out the QR code there for the Ware family donations for Dan, the family that's going through the battle against cancer. Check it out if you want to support. So, a lot of hockey on the books today. We just had the JV team wrap up their game against Holy Angels. It was a 0-0 tie. Went into overtime. Couldn't settle it. Would have been nice to maybe go into a shootout. I don't know, but either way, we're ready to go for the varsity game. We have Taylor Camrath, Becca Daney, and Maddie Lawagi forwards for Waconia. Kate Kashinska and Ainsley Jelstead at D. Of course, El Bagensauce at net. Holy Angel Stars crossing the Wildcat end. Camrath looking for Daney on the wall. Daney will play it back into the corner to Kashinska. Daney coming down below the goal line to help. Rolling puck collected off the wall by Kashinska. Pass to Lawagi. Pass is tipped. Camrath stays on the attack. Puck travels up the wall. Here come the Holy Angel Stars through neutral zone. They will dump. Gives Kashinska a chance to pick up the puck on the wall. One attacker still on the ice. Going to force that turnover. Stars shot wide of the net. Puck sits behind the net. Wildcats on the defensive to start the game off. Shot off of Bagensauce skate and in the net. More or less just a Holy Angel Star throwing the puck to the front of the net, maybe for a tip in, but it came in at a shallow angle and caught the inside of Bagensauce left inside edge. Ricochets in the net. Stars up 1-0 over Waconia early in the first period. Plenty of time to go. 16:01 on the clock. Rayfeld on the draw for the Wildcats. Puck tied up, picked up by Herman. Sneak into the Wildcat zone. Hits, looks like Serafin's stick, and puck is up into the netting. Rayfeld, Linsing, and Herman, your forwards. Serafin and it's like Peterson, your defenseman. Rayfeld looking to force the attack to the outside. Pass the middle, deflected into the neutral zone by Herman. Herman stays on the attack. Stars drive wide. Pass to the slot, connects. Rayfeld carries it out of pressure. Rayfeld will chip it around a defenseman. Off to the races. Here comes Malin Rayfeld. Loads up a shot. Glove save. Wildcat forwards coming out to take the draw. Lucy Ertl, Brooklyn Hen, and Ella Brockmeyer. Kate Kaczynska and Arabania at defense. Puck drops, goes below the goal line.
How'd they score?
From the corner, passes to the point. How did they score? They scored off of a pass from the goal line and then went off the goalie's skate. Puck goes into the corner. Brockmeyer ties up. Brooklyn Hen to the point to Kaczynska. Kaczynska loads up a shot, hits the goalie square, covers for a rebound. Or covers for a stoppage. Now stands are pretty full today. Just had a youngster swinging by to visit, asked what the score was and how the first one went in. Is there? I can't not answer the kid. Brockmeyer ties up on the wall. Ertl in support. Jelsted's attempt to chip it deep. That one's off of a set of shin pads. And Peterson will chase back to collect a rolling puck. Pass up the wall from Jelsted to Brockmeyer. Intercepted. Reuter drives into the corner. Puck picked up behind the net. Pass by Peterson to Hen. Hen got it tangled up in her skates. Holy Angel Stars on the regroup. Iverson, nice move to create some time and space. Crosses the blue line, drives wide. Pass to the net front, just out of the reach of Avery Mullen. Puck held in the zone. Daney. A trio of black jerseys chasing after her. Good tie up by Daney. Skates the puck behind the Waconia net. Breakout pass to Hen. Daney and Camrath give chase. Chance to push the defenseman for the Holy Angel Stars deep into their zone. Put a little bit of pressure on them. Nice breakout pass off the wall. Camrath is coming back on a back check. Kaczynska steps up to force a turnover. Daney. Good breakout pass to Maddie Lawagi. Captain, number 19. She's going to chip it off the glass. Callie Linsing on the tip. Rayfeld there as well. Pena lost an edge. Kaczynska hustles back to gap up. Blocks the shot. Play by Bagenstoss, following it all the way into the glove and stoppage at 13:07. Holy Angel Stars up 1-0 over Waconia. Puck drops. Rayfeld ties up on the draw, but the puck comes back in on the Bagenstoss. She'll cover. So puck's ready to be dropped. Rayfeld fighting through a check. Puck comes cross ice to Herman. Way deep into the Wildcat end. Peterson picks it up on the wall, spins off the check. Pass to Herman. Herman pulls back. Spins at the hash mark. Pass to Rayfeld off of Rayfeld's skates. She'll pick it up. Puck poke checked away. Holy Angel Stars can't connect on the zone entry pass and no icing. Peterson reverses behind the net. Breakout pass to Herman. Herman spins back to the net. Tie up behind the goal, and Jelsted skates away with it. Puck trickles out in the neutral zone. Linsing with pressure. Nice move by Iverson. She's off into the offensive zone. Rayfeld with the wall pickup, lost an edge. She's able to clear. Kaczynska is going to go for the forecheck, apply a little bit of pressure. All three forwards for Waconia change. It just gives the opposing team way too much time and space to start the attack up ice. Here's Olivia Seraphin. Drives to the middle, looks cross ice for Brooklyn Hen. And trying to force a bad pass. Stars just a step ahead of it. Loose puck to Seraphin. Seraphin will chip it into the neutral zone. Stays on the attack. The Angels player lost an edge. Looked like number 8 Reuter. Tie up right in front of the scorer's table. Got Lucy Ertl trying to push the puck through the pile. Has Hen there as well. A couple big bodies that can move a pile. Just want to throw a shoulder in. Shinska snaps a pass to Seraphin. Seraphin to Berger. Juliana Hitchcock met on the wall. Good check by Seraphin. Avery Mullen. Stick handling in the phone booth. Hitchcock shot wide of the net. Puck just bouncing around. Nobody getting it. Tip. Bagensauce is there. Puck is going to go through the net front. 10:30 remaining in the first period. Genevieve Nelson driving wide. Shot. Saved by Bagensauce and frozen. The Camrath, Danny, Lawagi line coming out for forwards. Jelstead and Peterson at D. Puck drops, face off is one to Daney. Puck skips just a little bit far ahead of her. Camrath following the play. Stick check at the blue line. Puck is out of the zone, and Daney has to catch up. Referee thought there was a tip there. Peterson back to retrieve and support Jelstead. Holy Angel Stars cycle to the point. Shot blocked by Daney. Oh man, soft penalty there. Wildcats will go to the box. See what the call is for. It'll be a hooking penalty against Camrath. The ref was right there, and I think he saw enough of the stick up in the air, but it just looked like 2 players getting tied up, and one of them ended up on the ice. Wildcats will go shorthanded. 9:45 in the first. Camrath to the box for 2 minutes for hooking. Ertl on the draw. Face-off won by the Stars. They walk the blue line past to Iverson. Iverson works to the middle. Pushed to the outside by Daney and Ertl. Stars work the puck low into the corner. Low to high. Jelstead taking away a shooting lane. Daney as well. Shot wide of the net. Good one-timer they set up. Wildcats getting in shooting lanes though. New shot. That one got loose. Rebounds loose. Cleared away by Jashinska. Minute 15 remaining on the power play for Holy Angels. Daney applying a little bit of token pressure. Make him play uncomfortable. Ertl with the back check. Ertl collects a loose puck on the back wall and bounces to Peterson. Mullen had a full head of steam though, and she's able to just ahead of Peterson. Puck held in the zone by Hitchcock. Shot. Saved by Bagensauce. Puck got loose for a second, but Bagensauce got the glove on it. 42 seconds remaining on the power play. We'll have Lawagi and Rayfeld coming out. New penalty killers. Jelstead and Peterson remain. Refs line them up. Rayfeld wins the draw to Lawagi. Lawagi's clearing attempt is off the boards and held in by Hitchcock. Pass to Stedman. Stedman to Iverson. Shot and goal. Iverson made a nice toe drag. Get right around the dot. Snap the wrist shot high, I believe. Get their second of the day. Holy Angels Stars jump up on a 2-0 lead over Waconia midway through the first period. Rayfeld, Linsing, Herman line on the ice. Wildcats even strength Kania and Kaczynska at D. Rayfeld wins the draw to Linsing. Lensing pushing through some traffic. Stars shot from the dot, pad save by Bagenstoss. Stedman from the hash marks pushes the puck low. Kushinska tying up on the wall, has Rayfeld coming in to help. Kushinska battling against a couple players, passes off the sidewall. Herman with pressure. Mania back to work behind the net. Puck comes to the net front. It's loose. Bagenstoss gloves it down. Wildcats will change up all on their forwards. Hurdle, Brockmeyer, and Berger coming out for the draw. Puck drops. Move to the point. Pulls the Whole Angel Stars down into their end. Berger with a strong back check. Quick breakout. Peterson. Race of number 8s. Good breakout pass to Berger. Berger goes cross ice to Brockmeyer. Drive into the offensive zone for the Whole Angel Stars. Gelsted. Nice play to Spring Daney. Daney applying pressure to Iverson. Iverson skating well for a defenseman and able to get through the neutral zone with speed. Driving to the net. Shot. Blocker saved by Bagenstoss. Loose puck to Peterson. Peterson reverses against traffic. Puck caught in the referee's skates. Move to the net. Negated by the Wildcats. Kamrath. Pass Lawagi. Matty Lawagi gains his own, ships around a defender. Puck picked up on the wall by Daney and shipped back to the hash marks. Kamrath able to hold the zone. Stars able to make those short passes and connect on their zone exits. Olivia Seraphin pass to Kushinska. Chipped ahead to Lensing. Lensing may be able to get the inside track on Iverson. Both players get tied up. Herman's coming in to help. Kushinska pinches. Makes a move off the wall. Puck poke checked away. Passing point to Herman. Tip attempt. Chance. Rayfeld and Lensing both got a tip shot on it. Couple chances late in the first period. 5:35 left on the clock. Alan Rayfeld lining up to take the draw. Puck drops. Herman. Rayfeld fighting through a stick check. Puck is on net. Sticked away into the corner. Lensing gives chase. Stars moving through the neutral zone with speed. Poke check by Kushinska, and Seraphin skates it away from danger. Wraparound attempt. Save. Puck's going to travel up the wall, chip deep into the zone. Puck's going to go into the corner. Rayfeld into the corner to get it. Pass to Kushinska. Kushinska head to Lensing. Has enough to get out in the neutral zone. Dumped by the Holy Angel Stars. Wildcats need to break out quick. And Bagenstoss will cover. A good time to take a quick break. Tired legs on the ice. 4:37 left in the first. Fresh legs will be Luke Hurdle, Berger and Hen, Gelsted and Peterson at D. Shot through traffic, pad save. Another pad save by Bagenstoss. Gelsted ahead to Hen. And headmans the puck to Berger. Off the Berger stick. Good pinch by Iverson. Foster for the Stars. Leaves it to Reuter. Puck poke check by Jelstad. Strong defensive play by Ainsley. There's Brooklyn Hen pushing through the battle. Keep going, keep going. Sometimes it takes a couple of those to turn the tides. Genevieve Nelson, shot from the slot, a little wide of the net. Camrath plays it back to Peterson. Peterson regroups behind the Waconia net, pass back to Hen. Passes beyond the net front, cleared by Berger. Juliana Hitchcock. But offense from the back end of the Stars. There's Kaylin Camrath with pressure. Daney fresh on the ice, has Lawagi as well. Puck hits Lawagi and carries into the zone. Puck tipped, Pena. Just in front of the penalty boxes. Here comes Lawagi. Lawagi pulls up at the blue line. Tried to look for Daney on the opposite side. A choke check by Kaczynska. Starts into the zone. Fires a shot. Hits traffic. Poke check. Rayfeld on the attack. Ties up on the wall. Here comes Herman. Herman behind the Holy Angels net. Plays it back to Daney. Daney plays to the corner. Works up the wall. Poke check by the Holy Angels Stars. 2-on-2 race. Comes Stedman. Pass to the slot. Tip doesn't connect. Puck rolls up the wall and Stars chip deep. 2 minutes left in the first period. Puck poke checked off Peterson's stick. Travels up the wall, and Herman, Wildcat is desperately trying to clear the zone. Passes. Tied up in some feet. Looks like who's going to skate it? Looks like Herman will. Herman met just in the neutral zone. Chip ahead by Jelstad. Zone exit picked off by Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Serafin. Reuter for Holy Angels. Some pressure. Up comes a Lensing. Shipped ahead into the Holy Angels Stars end. About 1 minute remaining in the first period. Wildcats down a couple goals. Be nice to get a quick one before the period ends. Brooklyn Hen in front of the Waconia bench. Holy Angels winning those puck battles and able to let's get a little bit more offensive zone time in the Wildcats. Shots on goal in favor of the Stars, 13-5. Here's another one, saved by Bagenstoss. Loose puck to Hen. Hen turns up ice, gets her feet moving. Hen ridden off the puck. Just some hard hockey. It's just how it's being played. Poke check by Kaczynska. Kozella, shot, tip, save. Physical game being played here in Waconia. 2 more periods to play. 6 seconds remaining on the clock in the first. Wildcats reconvene in the second period, come back with a new plan of attack. Comes Becca Daney. Splits the defense off to the races. Time's expiring. And that is it. Need a second more on the clock, and Daney's all alone, able to get down the ice. So we know that it takes that kid just 2 seconds to get from one end of the ice to the other. So that's some game-breaking speed from number 10, Becca Daney. We'll take a short break for the intermission. We'll come back for the second period. Thanks for tuning in today. Mic game. You can turn my mic on. Yeah. All right. Well, if you still have your camera on, you're going to be treated to a little bit of intermission hockey here. We've got Skip and Sandy swinging by to talk to us, coming in to watch the Mike game. And I'll see some future Wildcat players. We're going to bring the nets in and looks like we're going to have a cross-ice game. Get the Wildcat varsity players taking a knee at both ends. Wasn't too long ago, they were out there in their U8 jerseys and playing an intermission game. So yeah, so see what they can do. I'll get a good look at the jerseys here and call the game. Coaches on the ice to act as officiators. This joker up in the press booth doing some announcing. I know a couple of those names. Rosine. Andrews, yeah. Yato, we know that name. Here we go, Team Purple. Waldock moving the puck out of the defensive zone. That one will be an assist from Kate Kaczynska. Shot and a goal by Waldock. Oh, wait, maybe that was Brandt got the assist on that goal. Here comes Waldock, ready again. Makes a move on the outside. Newberger. Gato coming in to pick up the loose puck. Those are some bright pink skate laces. See that a lot at the U6, U8 level. A little bit less at the high school. Puck moves behind the net by Team Purple. Travels up the wall, a little assist by Sylvia Berger. Team Purple, Team White just locked up in a battle here. Had a player fall down, Rosine. Now she's up, thought she was going to take a little nap. Rosine with pressure, Yato, good back check. Waldock spin, shoots, gets her second of the night. Team White up 2 goals. Referee says, hey, take a hike, Team White. Andrews driving wide. Has Rosine. Rosine spinning back. Rosine may have a chance at one. Shot and a goal. Team Purple all the way down to the other end. Quick attack by number 93. Didn't catch a name. Eyes aren't as good, and these are really tiny kids. When they get across the way, it's really tiny. Here's Cody. Chance out front. She's going to drive wide. Move behind the net. Oh, we lost her. Puck played to the high slot by Seraphin. Shot and a goal! Number 4, fist bump. Little Selly. Here comes Yato. Yato, shot just wide of the net. Played by Scarlett Smith. That's a goalie who knows how to play the puck. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Yato gets another shot at an open cage. Undeterred, kid stays on it. Might have a couple visitors in the penalty box here if the puck gets any closer to that open gate. Here comes Team Purple starting up by his shot. And it's off the post and in. Rosine, goal number 2. We might see a hat trick out of a couple players. I think Waldock and Rosine both have a couple. Waldock, she's going to head back down to her end. Referee's going to wave that one off. Thompson on the breakout. Rosine meets the attack at center ice. Puck's behind the net. Thompson starts up ice for Team Purple. I actually think that both teams are scoring on both nets at this point. I don't even know if there is a white or purple team. Waldock has the Jets today for the hat trick shot and a goal. Future Wildcat, maybe see her up or wins that kid an 8th grader. Beal. Pass ahead to, looks like Dostal. Gato. Pink Lace is going extra fast. Look at that back check. Creating some offense from defense. Waldock starting up ice, has Cody on the defense shot. 4th goal of the day for number 55. 39 seconds left on the clock. Rolling puck into maybe the white team's end. Well, here's Yato. Maybe she's going to get her first. Number 20, been held off the score sheets thus far. Jelstead on the keep in. Comes Rosine for the hat trick, wide of the net. And that was our puck. Hurdle's got to make a better attempt than that to hold that puck in. All right, that does it for our scrimmage. I think we ended in like a 6-2 score. Wildcats win, that's what we're going to say. All right, we'll take a break for the intermission, for the resurface, and we'll come back for the second period. Thanks for tuning in. All right, welcome back for the second period. Here come the Waconia Wildcats. A little bit of ground to make up here in the second period. Good scoring chances in the first period for the Wildcats. They need to get a few more of them. Shots on goal in favor of the Holy Angel Stars. 15-5. Had a nice chance right at the end of the first period. Becca Daney sprung one for a close look at a breakaway. We'll see what the Wildcats do. Definitely a good matchup here for the Wildcats. This Holy Angels team recently played the Chaska Chan Stormhawks, a team that the Wildcats actually won a game on the road. Won in overtime, so an overtime win. I believe it was Callie Linsing with the game winner. Chaska Chan beat Holy Angels 4-3, so in relation to all that, it should be a good matchup all the way through. Puck drops, Taylor Camrath on the draw, Lawagi. Bust through the line, Daney with pressure. Breakout by Nelson to Mullen. Shinska takes the body, displaces the puck carrier, past Jelstad to Camrath. Nelson has some room. Kashinsky was retrieving her stick. Pass in the middle to Mullen. Mullen shot, saved by Baggenstoss. Puck bounces high. He settles in front of the net. Played behind the net. Here's a chance for Iverson. Shot from the point. Hits traffic. Carried away by Camrath. Regroup behind the net. Breakout pass is going to ricochet over to the sideboards. Poke check attempt by Jelstad. She'll retrieve. Finds Lawagi. Lawagi headmans the puck to Daney. Daney trying to chip it around Iverson. Iverson quick on the transition. Drives middle. Just mishandled the puck. Would have been in all alone on Baggenstoss. Comes Pizzella. Just mishandled the puck as well. Another chance. Shot saved by Baggenstoss. Clearing attempt is successful by Camrath, but just at the red line. Long change for the Wildcats. Here's Kashinsky trying to spring Rayfeld. Picked off by Pizzella. Low shot blocked by Jelstad. Kashinsky's going to clear. Referees are going to call it icing. Defensive zone faceoff for Waconia, 15-15 on the clock. Second period. Rayfeld's ready at the faceoff dot, has Lensing and Herman. At wings, Seraphin and Peterson. Defense for the draw. Tie up on the wall by Peterson. Rayfeld headmans heads off the attack. Reuter loses an edge. Here comes Lensing. Rayfeld with pressure. Stick lift by Rayfeld. Rayfeld pushing through the attack. Shot by Lensing and a goal! Look at that! Alan Rayfeld chips it through into the zone. Lensing comes in and banks it off of the goalie's head and into the net. Wildcats on the board. Look at that goal. We'll take it. Mark it one, dude. Wildcats score courtesy of Lensing. Believe assist to Rayfeld. We'll see what the official call is. 14:52 on the clock. Second period. Wildcats wasting no time. Coming back with the Camrath line. Buck drops. Camrath and Daney on the attack. Here comes Iverson. Looks up ice. Pass connects with Nelson. Nelson's pass, shot, and a goal. Holy Angels quick on the zone exit and through the neutral zone. Reestablish that 2-0 lead. All right, well, we can do it too. Come on. Back-to-back goals sound fine by me. Draw one. Hovde on the regroup. Tipped off of Nelson's stick. Kashinska to collect. Pass to Lawagi on the hash marks. Picked off by Hitchcock. Sorry, that's Iverson. Lawagi dumps. Hovde reverses. Wildcats getting a change. Rayfeld comes cross ice, forces the turnover. Mullen collects at the blue line. Herman trying to headman to Rayfeld. Herman staying on the attack. Played to the corner, shipped around Rayfeld and up the wall, held in by Peterson. Puck back to Herman and around Herman into the neutral zone and all the way into Wildcat territory for an ice. Offensive zone face-off, chance to pile on a few more shots for Waconia, even up the shots on goal. In favor of Holy Angels, 18-6. Back check by Lensing. Rayfeld picks up the puck on the wall. Moves to the middle, pushing through traffic. Turnover forced by Holy Angels. Here's Jelstead on the regroup. Pass to Herman. Rayfeld cuts through the hands. Jelstead snaps a hard pass cross ice to Lensing, and the puck will chip into the Stars bench. Hurdle, Berger, and Brockmeyer will platoon out and forward. Shinsk and Seraphin at D. Both teams tie up off the draw. Shinsk is going to push through the pile, pick it up, loads up a shot, blocked by Iverson. Danbury turns cross ice. Danbury has it now. Seraphin on the gap up. Puck is going to go below the goal line. Kashinska goes in for the tie-up. Pass picked up by Seraphin. Seraphin, backhand pass to Brockmeyer. Riley Iverson goes cross ice for Holy Angels. Left-handed shot, works behind the net, centering pass. High off the glass. Pass to the point to Hovde. Shot, glove save by Bagenstos. Short break to cool their heels. 12:20 left in the second. Senior Taylor Camrath on the draw for Waconia. Puck comes to the point. Just hung right on the blue line. Jelstead with pressure. Daney pushes around Iverson off to the races. Daney has Lawagi. Shot off the post and in the net! Goal! Back at Daney. Sneaks one in. Labor 19th of the season. One goal game. Smart move, chipping it around Iverson on the zone exit. Lawagi was going hard to the net. Almost drew a little bit of a decoy. Daney fired the shot off the post and off the back of the goaltender and in. Daney just ahead of the play would be an offsides. Neutral zone face-off. Nelson and Camrath line up. Puck comes to Peterson.
Scoring for Waconia.
Taylor Camrath. Nelson taking advantage of the turnover. Mishandle of the puck. Peterson forced off. Shipped in the neutral zone by Daney. Played ahead by Lawagi. Good effort by number 10. Tipped ahead by Avery Mullen. Here comes Ella Peterson. And that will be an ice. Rayfeld lines up to take the draw, wins the face-off to Pena. Pena. Puck poke checked away by Danbury. Passed ahead to Stedman. Good back check by the Wildcats. Danbury's shot can go wide of the net. Herman behind the Waconia net, going to pass off the wall, just ahead of Lenson. Pena pass to Herman. Herman shipping around Hitchcock. Off to the races. Pizzella will get first touch. Lensing and Herman trying to fight for possession for the Wildcats. Lensing will get it. Here comes Rayfeld to the net, just out of her reach. Smart play by Pena, reading it. Puck picked up by Herman. Herman's shot's going to go off the back wall. Chance for Holy Angels. Shot wide of the net. Milwaukee on the wall pickup. Pass down ice. Too far ahead of Camrath. Will be icing against Waconia. 9:57 left. Second. Defensive zone face-off. Look in on our goalie, Bagensauce. 19 shots on goal tonight. Draw one by Camrath. Peterson hustles back to get it. Had a Holy Angels player race into the puck as well. Breakout pass to Daney. Daney fires a hard pass across the ice. Waggy fighting through a stick check. Daney's going to make life difficult for Iverson. Pushes Iverson to the outside. Nice play. Lawagi comes in. Secondary support. Puck played low behind the Holy Angels net. Held in by Gelstead. Iverson will dump, and that will be an ice. Change up our defenseman. We'll get Emerson Shuddy and Peyton Mashinska on the ice. The refs are ready to go. So are our players. Played up the wall. Lucy Ertl meets it at the hash marks. Ertl steps to the middle to pick up a loose puck. Turns back to the net. Shinska locking up. Puck tipped into the neutral zone. Herman with pressure. Quick regroup by the Stars. Rayfeld picks Nelson's pocket. Steps around the player. Headmans the puck to Ertl. Ertl pass ahead to Rayfeld just beyond her reach. Just played up the wall. Chipped around Shuddy and no icing. Gelstead picks up the puck at the goal line. They'll fire a pass up to Daney. Made it through three black jerseys on its way. Good pass. Danbury out of the corner moves the puck to the net. Pass to Hitchcock. Hitchcock cross ice. Gelstead, poke check, push the attack to the outside. Danbury with it at the point. Shot off of Daney's skates. Daney back to help the defense. She'll pick it up, work out of the corner. Throw it up the wall to Milwaukee. And cleared in the neutral zone by Jelstad. Wildcats just need a little bit of space to change their lines up. Ertl got off ice. There's Camrath out. Shot. Bagensaw save. Bouncing puck. Carried ahead by Daney. Nice strong play. Shot from Danbury off of Jelstad skates. Shot off of Camrath sticking into the neutral zone. There's number 9, Cora Herman, forcing Iverson behind her net. Takes a good angle. Passes beyond anybody's reach, and that is going to make it all the way down for icing. .6:44 left in the second period. Shots on goal heavily in favor of the Holy Angel Stars. Wildcats, though, got this down to a 1-goal game. Draw one to the wall. Shinska picks it off the wall. Spins in front of the Holy Angels bench. Pass to the point. Stars setting up in the offensive zone. Shot high off the glass. Rayfeld on the poke check. Puck comes out of the zone. And nice play by Linsing to tap it around the defender. He's a very nimble skating defenseman. Pick up the puck for Holy Angels and break out a puck pretty easily. Poke check by Kaczynska. Pass ahead to Rayfeld. Rayfeld cuts across traffic. Bounce off the puck. Daney on the ice. She's going to hustle back. Fresh legs, able to carry it away from danger, and starts up ice for Waconia. Daney with the chance. Shot wide of the net. Puck bounces up the sidewall to Milwaukee. Camrath jumping up in the play, and Peterson's going to pick up a loose puck. Drives on her backhand. Able to pick up the puck again. This time she'll backhand it to Jelstad. Jelstad shot. Hits traffic in the slot. Carried away by Holy Angels. Genevieve Nelson. Shot for the Holy Angels star. Rebound. Covered up by Bagenstoss. Keeping this a 1-goal game. 4:55 left in the second. Rayfeld, Ertl, and Lensing, your forwards. Peterson and Jelstad. Puck carried out in the zone, played back in. Wildcats will be able to get a free breakout if they can move the puck quick. Lensing collects, tries a headman to Rayfeld. Stick lift by Rayfeld. Ertl shot. Blocker save. The Wildcats applying a little bit of pressure late in the second period. Turnover forced by Rayfeld. She'll keep pushing. Drives up nice. Shot or pass cross ice to Lensing. Lensing will veer off for a shift. Play back behind the net. Rayfeld tried to tap it around Hitchcock. Hitchcock will reverse and touch up by Camrath. Daney on the ice. Battling for possession. Hand comes up a little high by number 20. No penalty. Shot on goal and a save by Bagenstoss. Getting down to the tail end of the second period. 3:46 left on the clock. Camrath line with Kaczynska and Shuddy at D. sounds like goals tie this game up going into the intermission. Puck play deep into the Wildcat end. Camrath, shoulder to shoulder. Puck held in by Hovde. Nice physical play by Emerson Shuddy coming in to disrupt the play. Poke check by Camrath, kicks it to her forehand. Bouncing puck comes out in neutral zone territory. Here comes Becca Daney. Daney fires a shot off of the skate. She'll be able to pick it up behind the net. Iverson forcing the turnover. Rayfeld pushes Iverson and the Stars back into their zone. And that will be an icing. Let's see who we get for our personnel. Lines have been changed up a little bit. Got Lucy Erdl at the wing. Malin Rayfeld taking the draw. Cora Herman in the opposite wing with Ainsley Gelstead and Ella Peterson at D. Off the draw, Herman will battle for it. Rayfeld locked up with Nelson. Nelson will work across traffic. Fights through Erdl. Centering pass. Shot just high of the net. Rayfeld chips around an opponent. Puck comes to the point. Held in by Hitchcock. Gelstead fighting through Mullen. Shot. Hits Bagenstoss high. Hitchcock with a clear look. Bagenstoss save. Puck's loose. Carried away by Herman. Herman will clear. Erdl has some gas left in the tank. She'll chase down Pizzella. Herman on the pickup. Driving wide. Pulls up in the corner. Needs help. Pass off of Rayfeld's tape. Herman got a touch. Here comes Mullen for Holy Angels. Dump in around Peterson. Kaczynska will pick it up. Kaczynska. Cross ice pass to Herman. Poke check by Peterson. Stedman able to still gain possession for the Stars. Centering pass off of a pair of skates and into the corner. Daney picks it up off the wall. Cuts back to the middle. Puck comes to Kaczynska. Kaczynska snaps a pass to Peterson. Peterson ahead to Lawagi, just out of her reach. Rolling puck to Kaczynska. Pass to Lawagi and dumped in. Wildcats will change up forwards. You have 1 minute left, 55 seconds on the clock. Emerson Shuddy, good battle on the wall. Puck is going to bounce on the blue line. Wildcats have to tag up. They'll be drawn deep into their territory. Gelstead, backhand pass to Lensing. Lensing went off the wall to Rayfeld. And Gelstead has to hustle back. Wraparound attempt. Pass is going to get deflected into the neutral zone. Lensing applying pressure. Pass connects to Mullen. Shuddy hustles back. Shot from a short angle. Bagenstoss made the save. Shuddy in the corner to Herman. Herman throws it to the middle. Bouncing puck has a play. Lensing has a play, and she'll go off for a shift. That'll be it for 2 periods. That's some action. We got a game on our hands. 1 goal game, 3-2. Holy Angels Stars over Waconia, but Wildcats knocking on the door. All right, we'll take a short break. Go grab a drink, grab a snack, watch Chuck a Puck if you want. We'll be back for the 3rd period. Talk to you in a few. All right, let's play a third period, huh? Waconia Wildcats stepping out on the ice, taking a good hard lap, get the legs fired up. Get this third period going. Looks like we got the dads coming back in from the side door from the safety meetings out in the parking lot. Everybody's ready for some third period hockey. We do have a little bit of time remaining on the clock, 2 minutes and 20 seconds of counting before we start for the third. Look at this guy. Who's this guy down here? How's it going? Thanks for coming to the game today, bud. Holy Angel Stars getting out on the ice. We got our referees ready as well. Got our music coming courtesy of DJ Deb. You got your sound on loud enough in your living room. Some good tunes. Looks like Rayfeld's across the ice on the bench. She's enjoying it. Our Wildcats to start the third period. Looks like we'll have Taylor Camrath, Becca Daney, Maddie Lawagi, Kate Kashinska, and Ainsley Jelstad. All right, we're ready. Referees checking in on both goaltenders. Bagenstoss is good to go. And we're off. Hovde back to collect for the Stars. Pass to Nelson. Stars pass to Kreiser. Kreiser centering attempt. Got Camrath skates. Nelson shot low and on the ice. Pad saved by Bagenstoss. Daney got upended. Good to go on her feet. Nelson ships around Kashinska. Kashinska picks up a rolling puck. Pass into Daney. Daney picks it up on her backhand side. Shot off the back wall. Daney chips around an opponent. She's going to drive wide on Hitchcock. Shot. Got Hitchcock high. Daney's going to chip it up the wall. Rayfeld. Stick handle from Danbury. Stedman rings the puck around the wall. Pena gives chase. Rayfeld on the tie up in the corner with Danbury. As Herman helping out to support Peterson. Headmans the puck off Lensing, and Lensing will have to give chase onto Hitchcock. Puck hoisted through the air through the neutral zone. Danbury from the goal line. And we got Peterson will snap a pass to Lensing. Lensing chips it into the zone. Rayfeld will give chase. Breakout pass doesn't connect. Gives the Wildcats a chance to regroup. Seraphin. Here's Kashinska. Moving through the neutral zone with speed. We'll tie this game up. Kashinska kicks to the outside. Puck poke checked away. Kashinska from the hash marks. Reuter chips out of the defensive zone. She's going to drive into Wildcat territory. Snaps a shot. Saved by Bagenstoss. Puck drops, bounces. Danny picks it up comes out of the chutes with speed, driving wide around Hitchcock. And Wagi comes in to help. Pass the Gamrath shot. Pad save. Hard shot's going to ricochet up the sidewall. Wagi calling for the puck. Shot. And Gamrath will pick it up. Plays it up the wall to Jelstead. And carried out of the zone. Shot by Nelson in the goal. Felt like the Wildcats had the equalizer coming there, but a hard net drive by Genevieve Nelson puts the Stars up 4-2. Feel like the goals can keep coming for the Wildcats. They just got to keep the pressure on and follow the same formula that got them to this point. Just playing disruptive hockey, playing right in Holy Angels' faces. Here we go. Rayfeld wins the draw back to Shinska. Shinska pass to Herman. Herman crosses the blue line. Couple bounce below the goal line. Off the referee skates. Rayfeld trying to go back against the grain. Chip back in the zone by Lensing. Hitchcock turns up ice. Wildcats force a turnover with a back check. Shinska, good stick handling, passes to Lensing. Lensing crosses into Holy Angels territory. So it's a check. And Lensing still has it. Ava Brandt coming on the ice for a shift, fresh legs. Brandt had a couple really nice looks in the JV game. Here she goes. Brandt into the corner, plays the puck up the wall to Ertl. That'll go behind her. Peterson will have to retreat into the neutral zone. Peterson to Jelstead. Jelstead had man the puck, but dumped back in by the Stars. Puck comes to the net front, carried away by Jelstead, but in poke check by Reuter. It's a dangerous place. Wildcats doing a great job this afternoon of protecting the net front. Here comes Iverson. Shot from a short angle. Save. Kudos to the defenseman for Waconia Wildcats, Holy Angels Stars, a talented group of skaters. Get some momentum. Wildcats are playing them square, gapping up, pushing the attacks to the outside. Puck drops. Pressure to the point, held in by the Holy Angel Stars. Seraphin off the wall, picks up, pass ahead to Lawagi. Nelson crosses the blue line, pass to a trailing Mullen. Daney picks up the loose puck. Here comes Daney. Has the edge on Hobie. Shot. Hobie caught a piece of it. Here Daney has it. Cuts to the slot. Loads up a shot. Goalie caught it high in the shoulder. Blocker side. Made the save. That one looked like it was going in the blocker top corner. Coaches are keeping the legs fresh. Rayfeld, Lensing, and Herman will come out for the draw. Tie up off the draw. Lensing's able to gain possession. Look to the point. Puck hit traffic. Bouncing. Rayfeld will hustle down and make a play on it. Hitchcock, savvy skating defenseman, starts the breakout herself. Pass to the middle, back check by Herman, negates the opportunity. Puck is again on the back of the net. Bounces off. Pizzella works the puck low. That one's on Bagenstos. Made the save, puck cleared away. Comes Lensing. Lensing works below the hash marks, has a couple fresh skaters coming on the ice, Ertl and Hen. Gelsted has some pressure. Schneider passes across ice to Hen. Sylvia Berger hustling back and pass to Gelsted. Pass intercepted, shot going to go wide of the net from Danbury. Peterson feathers a pass ahead to Hen, just out of her reach. Held in deep by the Stars. Berger cross ice pass is going to be chased down by Hen. It's crossing the 10-minute mark in the third period. Shinska pushes through Reuter to clear the zone. That's Berger coming in to help. Berger's going to backhand one to the middle. Lawagi picks it up. Turns from her backhand up ice. Gains the red line, which will dump. Kamrath with support. Daney will have it on the wall. Pass to Kamrath, just in her feet. Good opportunity. Oh, too many players on the ice. And that was a rough call that was missed. Here comes good back check by Pena. Puck rims up the wall and played to the middle. The offsides on Holy Angels. Yeah, there was a blatant too many men on the ice call that was missed. A player for Holy Angels went off to get a shift. A player jumped on the ice to take her place. And the player that was going off for the shift played the puck. 6 players on the ice, and that is a penalty. But here we go, down 2 goals, 9 minutes left on the clock. Time for the Wildcats to dig deep. Greenfeld on the draw with Lensing and Herman, Peterson and Gelsted. Puck hung up on the sidewalk. Shot through the wickets of Peterson. Bagenstoss read it. It's the freeze. And the puck drops. Rayfeld blinks it to the wall. And Gelsted collects. Pass to Lensing. Lensing crosses the red line, went for the dump. Lensing's going to have to tag up. And Herman's going to give chase. Long pass doesn't connect, and that should be an ice. Kamrath line hopping over the boards. Offensive zone face-off. Taylor and Kamrath lining up to take the face-off for Waconia. Daney and Lawagi, wings, and Kushinska and Pena. The referee needs to fix his helmet. Hey, we're ready to play. Puck drops, Kamrath on the draw to the wall. Comes over to help Lawagi. Danbury chips it around Pena. She's off to the races. Full check by Kushinska. Kushinska hard into the boards. She's all right. Daney pulled down. I think we're going to get double minors. 2 tripping calls. Should be a 5-on-3 for Waconia. No chance like now. Here we go. See if they get both. They did take both. 8:05 remaining in regulation. Wildcats they can score a goal, then one player will get to come. I think if they score a goal, just one player comes off the bench or out of the box, and they'll get to prolong it. I think a good chance to score 2 goals quick and tie this game up. Coach Gates going to look at him across the ice, talk to the team. Referees are like, this isn't time for a timeout. Still got to play. Mini timeout for both teams. Camrath on the draw. All right, now we're ready. Puck drops. Holy Angels gain possession off the draw. Iverson ships her out to Shinska. Peterson has to hustle back to get to it. 4 Wildcats against Iverson. Milwaukee emerges off the pile. Puck's going to play off the side of the net. Camrath circles back. Resets behind the Waconia net. Starts the festivities. Quick pass to Peterson. Peterson to Milwaukee. Here's Milwaukee. Back to the top of the key. To Peterson. Cross ice to Milwaukee. Shot, tip, and a save. East to west passing by Waconia. .115 left on the 2 penalties. Here's Kashinska from the slot. Shot, blocker save, rebound at the sidewall. Wildcats recover. Here's Milwaukee. Shot's going to go off the back wall to Herman. Herman backhand pass to Peterson. Peterson, a lot of time and space. Snaps a pass across to Milwaukee. Milwaukee to Kashinska. Kashinska to Peterson. Peterson looking cross ice. And the clear, successful. 50 seconds left on the power play. Kashinska starts up ice. Looks to pass, opts to skate. Gains the zone, drops the puck off for Milwaukee. Milwaukee will walk in. Trade spots with Kashinska. Kashinska has an open lane to shoot. Pass to Peterson. Peterson's past Milwaukee, loads up a shot. It's wide of the net. Off the back wall to Peterson. Peterson. Pass to Milwaukee. Shot, the gate was open. It's open. Here's Peterson looking for another opening. Works low to paint to Herman. Herman's backhand is high and off the glass. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Both players come out. Peterson cross ice to Kashinska. Kashinska's shot, fluttering puck is going to go below the goal line. 2 minutes of offensive zone time for the Wildcats. Unable to convert. Milwaukee, smart play. No, what just happened, but going to be an interference call on Talon Camrath. Penalty killers from Waconia will have Lucy Ertl and Becca Daney, Ainsley Jelstead, and Ara Pena. 5:49 on the clock. Now the Wildcats shorthanded. Work cut out for them, but they rise to the test. Let's see how they do. Hope check by Ertl. Push Nelson to the outside. Shot from the dot. Saved by Vegas. Ertl has the backhanded grip. Draw one back to the point. Pass to Iverson. Out of the zone. Holy Angels has to tag up. Definitely a time to pressure that defenseman. They have nowhere to go but back into their end. Nelson turns back to the point. Pass to Iverson. Pass back to Nelson in the slot. Pad save by Bagensauce. Delstead tried to spin and clear. Held in by the Holy Angel Stars. Nelson trying to work into the house. Shot and a goal. Low shot. Think it just beat Bagensauce. Maybe a blocker side low or 5-hole. 5th goal of the day for the Holy Angel Stars. Taking advantage of that power play. 4:56 left in regulation. Wildcats down a few, but no reason to stop now. Battle to the end. Puck drops. Rayfeld able to tie up. Lensing as well until Kaczynski could come in and pick up the draw. There's Malin Rayfeld. Pass ahead to Herman, just ahead of her. Moves puck through the neutral zone. Captain Kate picks it up. Touch up for icing. Yeah, Kate Kaczynski, I think if you're going to call her Captain Kate, you got to call her Captain with a K. I think she should take that C and turn it into a K on her jersey. Captain K! Woo! Face off. Won by the Stars. Rayfeld off the wall, moves to the middle, loads up a shot. Blocked. And up into the netting. Draw goes to the wall to Lensing. Stars exit the zone. They'll chip into Wildcat territory. Give chase, number 27, Schneiler. Up the wall to Hobie. Danbury as well. Puck goes through the net front. Pass to the point. Shot blocked by Lensing. And off the back wall. Rayfeld picks up the puck. Snaps a pass to Lensing. Lensing from her backhand. Rim to the wall. Strong on the puck. Centering pass to Rayfeld. Bouncing around. Rayfeld went to the backhand pass back to Lensing. Lensing was coming back to the puck. Here's Lawagi fresh on the ice. Lensing will go off for a shift as well. Camrath entering the frame. And Iverson fights through the stick check. From her backhand to forehand, tried to tuck it in. Bagensauce shut it down. Bouncing puck down below the goal line. Jelstead retrieves off the wall. Pass to Lawagi. Lawagi backhands it through the neutral zone. Camrath gave chase. Puck comes to Jelstead. Jelstead gains the red line and dumps. Peterson stepped up at the blue line with Avery Mullen, able to force that turnover. Shot from a low angle, tie up, and we're going to get a goal. I don't know. I missed it. I don't know. The referee said that the puck went in the net. I don't know. We'll be able to go back and watch it. We'll see if our angle's any good, but I thought that the initial save was there and Peterson had the tie-up. Be a first goal of a varsity career. It's like I don't know who got it, but either way, it's 6-2 Holy Angel Stars. Tough turn of events here in the third period. Game much closer than what the score would indicate, but can eat into that lead and change that crooked number. Pena, short pass to Ertl. Grant going shoulder to shoulder, chips it deep for Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer chases. Backhanded deep into the zone by Ertl. And Pizzella takes the gift. Brockmeyer battling on the wall at the hash marks. Puck comes to Ertl. Ertl, shot. That caught Hitchcock's shin pads and ended up in the corner. Pena pinches. Keeps the offensive zone attack going for a little bit. Good forecheck as well, or good back check. Grant hammers it down the wall. Linsing to Kashinska. Kashinska's shot. Hit traffic, played to the wall. Grant chips deep. Puck down low behind the net. Played high off the glass. Seraphin to Pena. Pena back to Seraphin. Seraphin dumps. And Hitchcock looks up ice at options. Finds Forster on the wall. There's Herman. Pass ahead to Lensing. No icing, says the referees. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Rayfeld spins the puck back into the offensive zone. There's Peterson, chips ahead to Daney. Daney backhands into the zone. Backhand attempt is steered away. Iverson and the Stars have a chance for another one with 30 seconds left. Shot blocker saved by Bagenstos. Poke checked away by Seraphin. Seraphin will tie up Ruder on the wall, gives Kashinska a chance to pick up the loose chains, and Milwaukee chips it out of the zone. Icing with 11 seconds left. I thank everybody for tuning in for our games this afternoon. Both JV and Varsity. Hockey Fights Cancer Day here in Waconia. Make it down to the rink in time. You got 2 more hockey games to watch. The boys JV and the Varsity boys Varsity play next. Have some raffles and prizes given away. Some sweet Bluetooth speaker and also a 70-inch TV. And that does it. So if you're really hockey hungry and you want to watch more, tune in for the U12s. We're heading to Prior Lake to watch that next. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll keep the microphone on for a little bit for the center ice salute or the acknowledgement to the fans. Great job to the ladies, working hard today. We'll see you at the next one. Thank you all.